Hello, Weidner Service Techs. This is Christopher, your Regional Maintenance Director. This is going to be an instructional video on how to adjust your TACO fuel miser and your boiler sensors to the optimal operating conditions we need them set at. This unit here is a TACO fuel miser. It's a green box. The cover comes off. Inside this unit, you will see a temperature gauge, which my pen is pointing to right here. As you can see, this is set at 10 degrees. What this unit does under optimal operation is when the exterior temperature is at 10 degrees, this unit will send a signal to the boiler to bring the boiler to its high setting temperature range that the boiler is set at. Our optimal temperature during the winter time should be 180 degrees. So what that means is when this unit sends the signal to the boiler at 10 degrees, it kicks the boiler's temperature to 180. If it is at 20 degrees, you're running at about 160. If it is 30 degrees, you're running at about 140. What I would like for you to do with these units is turn this dial counterclockwise to the off position. And you can see the off position on the left side of the dial past the 30 below mark. So just turn this dial to off and you will hear a click, and that means it is turned off. You will also see on this unit down here are some lights. The very bottom light and the second light up, the third light up, and the fourth light up. The green light is power, that will stay. The thermostat will stay. The boiler relay is what you need lit. It's the override. So what that means is that this unit is now turned off. The second thing that you will have to do is go to your boiler. The first thing that you need to check, this unit right here, this is a Johnson control. What that Johnson control does is this is a aquastat that tells the temperature of the hot water coming out of the boiler. It's also a high limit switch. What this unit does is when the boiler sends out water hotter than the setting that we have this set at, it will shut the boiler down so that we don't have a problem with too hot water coming out the boiler and burning the boiler up. This boiler is set at 205 degrees, and this is the optimal temperature we want it set at. Down here on your actual boiler unit, you have another aquastat. On this particular boiler, the aquastat is set here, and if my video focuses, there we go, you can see that it's set at 150 degrees. This aquastat on your boiler needs to be set at 180 degrees. So I'm going to make that adjustment. Sorry for the poor lighting. By taking this dial and turning it up to the 180 degree mark. And you can see we are at 180 degrees, and what that did in turn was fire my boiler and bring it so it brings the optimal temperature of the boiler up. You want the aquastat on the boiler to be 15 degrees less than the aquastat strap-on on the pipe, which is above. So this unit, we have 20 degree variance between 180 and 200. If it is any closer than 15 degrees, the high limit turn-off valve will shut the boiler down because it's getting too close. I also want to show you on our Superstore a different type of aquastat. This is a Honeywell control. Several of your boilers will have similar controls like this. This one is an immersion sensor, which means that there is a actual probe inside the tank. The ones that we have on the boilers are strap-on, similar to the Johnson, but most of ours are Honeywell. Just the boiler that I'm looking at right now has the Johnson control. You can see on this one here, I'll turn my video sideways, but there is a dial on there which shows the temperature. The water heater should be at 120, so we are good. But if this was a strap-on Honeywell control that was on the pipe above your boiler, you would have this set at 200 degrees on your boiler. I will show you one last thing. That's what the Honeywell control looks like on the water heater. On the actual unit on your boiler, you will see a window right here which will show you the temperature setting, and you can adjust it. Thank you.